All right, it's time for our next update, 7 p.m. for the 2018 Best in the Desert Silver State 300 race. This hour and our final hour of updates is brought to you by KMC Wheels. Go to kmcwheels.com, check out all their wheels they have for pretty much anything you got. Off-road, on-road, UTV, play, street, all kinds of stuff. So go check it out. And big thanks to KMC Wheels for being a sponsor all year this year. They're our title sponsor, so big shout out to them. Support KMC Wheels. All right. Well, we have the first 6100 cars have finished. In case you missed earlier, we'll go back and just do a recap of the trophy trucks real quick. Let's go look at the times. So Justin Matney in the number 4 all-wheel drive Geyser RPM trophy truck, trick truck, this weekend, trick truck, has won the race. He beat Justin Bean Smith by about 5 minutes or so, almost 6 minutes, 5.5 minutes, something like that. Then we had another 7 minutes back to Brett Serapis. So he did. Brett Serapis finished about 7th physically, but he had everybody on time to get him up to 3rd. So he was in 3rd, and then he beat Steve Olagus only by 21 seconds for the final podium spot, and Steve got 4th place. So a pretty good run for Steve. That's good. He's a supporter of ours. He supported us for our last wrap-up show we did. So glad to see Steve have a good run. So Steve was 4th. Then we have Kevin Thompson truck with Harley Letner driving it in 5th place. He was only 10 seconds out of 4th place and only 31 seconds out of 3rd place. So, I mean, look at that, 31 seconds between those 3 spots right there. That's pretty close racing for that final spot on the podium. Then we had Tony Smiley, number 2. He was in 6th place. Sean Kroll, Tim Weston in 7th. Corey Howell in 8th. Jerry Zayden with Jerry Welchel driving in 9th. That was another close one, about 11 seconds separated 8th and 9th. Then we got back to Eric and Colton Husted here for the 10th spot. Frank Napoli, the guy from Vegas, he's friends with BJ. He got 11th. And then Jason Voss did end up finishing. So Jason Voss, in case you guys weren't watching earlier, Jason Voss was winning for the whole day until he had some kind of problem. We haven't heard what he had. He was pulled over for a while. He got passed by Justin Lofton, and then he went on to blow his motor about 15 miles later. So Justin Lofton definitely is not going to be finishing. He's out. But good to see Jason Voss get a finish. We know he's going for points for the whole year. So then let's go over to Class 1500, the Class 1s. We've had 4 finish so far. We had Lad Gilbert did end up beating Pat Dean on time. So Pat Dean was the first physical finisher, but Lad beat him on time. So he beat him by 4 minutes and 51 seconds unofficially on time. Then Mike Baldy, who you guys might have seen yesterday or on Thursday, was upside down in qualifying, ended up coming back for 3rd. So it just shows you, even though if you have a bad qualifying run, don't give up. You can still have a decent run on race day. He was 21 minutes out of the lead. And then Sam Barry, he's been around for a long time. This is not his first race, that's for sure. It's probably about his 200th race at least, maybe even more. He finished about an hour back in 4th place. We have had some 6100s that finished, so we'll look at them. The 6100 winner is Corey Terry in the 6189. He beat Terry Householder by 4 minutes and 27 seconds, and then 3 seconds behind him was Ryan Millen in the Herbst truck. So look at that, 3 seconds between 2nd and 3rd. 3 seconds. That's crazy. That's one turn. There we go. Look at somebody in 4th just finished right now. Bobby Picoy just finished as we were speaking. So he finished 4th place, about 14 minutes behind the leader. So pretty good race in 6100 there. 4 minutes between the top 3 cars. That's pretty good. That's one flat tire. So not bad for those guys. Congrats to Corey Terry for the win in 6100. The next class that's getting close to the finish is Class 10. You can see right here, Brock. He's still winning. He's still up front. Looks like he's going to win yet another race. So Brock's going to be your Class 10 winner in about 2 miles, a mile and a half. Joe Jepson's going to be 2nd place, and then 3rd place is going to be Peter, as long as the corrected times hold up. So we'll have to check the corrected times on those. But that should be your podium right here. It's going to be 1st and then either 2nd and 3rd or 3rd and 2nd, depending on time. So we'll check those out. That's your top 3 for there. The next class behind Class 10 is probably going to be, I don't even know what the next class is going to be. Actually, it's probably going to be the UTVs that we have up, and it is probably, because here they are. The lead UTV Turbo is the 944. He is about 30 miles from the finish, and then behind him is the 969 and the 913. So those are your top three UTV turbos. Then you have the 917, the Murray car, and 918, Justin Lambert, the Cognito Motorsports. We've seen a lot of them. That's your top 5 UTV cars. Someone's asking about 6200. Let's go see what's going on with 6200. All right, so it looks like the first 6200 is going to be right here, 6228, I believe. Let's see where the fourth one is. I don't see one ahead of them. So it looks like the 6228. Let's go check on our board real quick. Actually, the 6223 was ahead at race mile 250. So let's go find the 6223. Let's see where they are. They are mile 260. All right, so they're right in here with these guys. So we got to zoom in a little bit. As you can see, the UTVs. Here, let's take the UTVs off from showing for a minute. And there we go. All right, so 6200, your lead 6200 is 6223. They have about a 5-mile lead on the 6228. So Sean Kroll, Tim Weston are leading 6200 class for the one that people that were asking. They're about 40 miles from the finish. What else do you guys want to see? 1900s, that's the UTV Pro. Let's go show all them and asking about 1958. Well, let's look them up for you. 1958 is at mile 195. They are, let's see, the leader looks like they're around 220-ish. So they're about 5 miles, about 25 miles behind the leader. So they're back there a little ways. They're still moving though. For Brandon was asking about 1958. The Jeep Speed class. Let's go look at that. We haven't looked at them much today. That's 1700, right? Let's go look. Where's the leader? Looks like the first one I see is right here, 1724. They are at mile 195. The next one I see behind them is a 1785. Is there anybody specific you're looking for, Dennis? So we can look them up for you. But it looks like 1724 has a pretty big lead over the 1785 right now. They got about a 20-mile lead or so. So that's a pretty good lead there. And then you got back to the 1797 in third place. And then you got a couple back here in fourth and fifth place. So that's the Jeep Speed class somebody was asking about. So if you guys have any other questions, let me know. This is going to be our final live update. If anything major happens, we'll ask more later. So you were looking for 1797. Yeah, 1797. Looks like they're in third because we got 1, 2, 3. So 1797 is in third place right now, Dennis, with quite a bit of race still to go. You got about almost half the race still to go. Well, about 100 miles for the leader. So that's that. Cameron Steel Truck. Maybe Cameron snuck out there and he's in the race because I texted him to ask him who's driving under his name, and his thing is normally an iMessage, and it went as green, which means his phone doesn't have service. So Cameron might have been a little sneaky on us and gone out there and done the race at the last minute and kept it on the down low. So it might be Cameron in the 7200 truck. Let's go look those up real quick. So 7200, we had, look, even his name is like not even capitalized. Like there's no caps. See, everyone else, first and last name is capital. Cameron's is under. He might have been sneaky or something, trying to get out there at the last minute and just not tell anybody. So I don't know what's going on with that. We'll find out though eventually. Where is the 7200s? I don't even see them. Here's one. Oh, that one's broken. I don't even know where the first 7200 is. Probably the 7216 right here. So that is Cameron truck. He is leading. Whoever's in that truck, I don't know. So we will find out. We will have to find out from Cameron what's going on. Who's in his truck? Whoever's in Cameron's truck, it looks like they're leading. There's what happened to Al Hogan? Let's see. Let's load his car up. He is my smile 225. Yeah, he's back here. So definitely Cameron Steele's 7200 truck. Whoever it is driving, mystery driver, is in the lead right now. Al Hogan is in second place out of 4. The other one looks like they're broken here. And Mike Fry, well, he let's see where he's at. He's at mile 225 also. It's oh no, where's Mike Fry? Mike Fry is not showing up on the tracker. So maybe he decided not to race, or he is totally incognito and disabled his tracker or something, because his tracker won't even load. So I don't know. He could be winning right now. We don't know. We don't know where Mike Fry is. So yeah, that's that class. And let's see if there's any other updates. Doesn't look like anyone else is finished. So pretty clean race for everybody. We did have a couple failures. Voss was down. We didn't hear with what. Lofton blew his engine when he was leading. Bean got a flat right before the finish. Didn't really affect him much. But pretty good race for everybody overall. And thanks for all you guys for watching. Our next time we will be live next week. We haven't announced it yet. You heard it here first. We believe it's going to be on the 10th. We're waiting to make it official. Thursday at 2 p.m. we're going to do a Baja 500 preview show from Baja HQ. So stay tuned, and we'll let you know as soon as we announce that time for sure and the date for sure. So that'll be the preview show. And then, of course, the Baja 500, the big race coming up. We have some cool stuff in store for you guys. We're going down pre-running with certain somebody, and going to be doing some cool videos and stuff. So we're definitely going to have some cool content for the Baja 500. So all you guys, stay tuned for the Baja 500. Also, if you guys want to play golf, come out to our golf tournament July 21st at Twin Oaks. Twin Oaks Golf Tournament. It's going to be really fun in San Marcos, California. All for charity. Go to FishGistics.com. You can check it out. You can sign up for the golf tournament. You can get a hole sponsor. If you guys want to sponsor a hole, you can do all that fun stuff. So until next time, which will be the Baja 500 preview show next week, you guys have fun, stay safe, and we'll see you guys next week.